Hello and welcome to episode 70 of our Midlands map. We are at Guess the Station and there is a train pulling in. As you can see, we now have a station master's house. There is a new station master, not a new station, a returning station master. His second, or their second station on the map. And there comes a Chiltern Railways train. So that does narrow it down. Anyway, what we're doing today, we've got plans to tidy up and put some finishing touches to Kingsbury Oil. There's also a few tweaks we need to make there as well. Oh, that's lovely. We're also going to take a look at the... just realised I had the mouse over the over the station. I normally put it up in the top corner. I don't know what's up with me today. Well, there's that Chiltern's train heading off south. There you go. So what's the station? It is Hatton. I noticed in the comments someone was a bit stumped because there's a little bit of a foresty area right there. It does kind of exist. It's more of a tree line, but we don't have any houses over there yet. So there we go, it's Hatton and our station master this week. Again. For his second time, not third. We still don't have anybody with 3 stations. It is Stowflame. Congratulations. There's your red car. I don't know why you got a red one. Like I said, it's just random. And here's your little station house. It looks lovely. Right then, you may have noticed, especially if you watched the Transport Fever 2 ramblings that I did. In there we had a new track. Texture by Cerberus. And I love it. It looks much better. What do you think, guys? Obviously it's highly subjective, but for me that's closer to rail track than the default textures in game. I mean, the only thing I would say would be this needs to be the ballast needs to be darker in places only. I mean, other than that, it's perfect. I love it. Spot on. I was going to do it myself, but I don't really have the time lately because we're concentrating on YouTube rather than modding for me. Alright, so that's that. What else have we got to do? We have to go and have a quick look over here. Let's bring up this a second. We have to go and have a quick look over here. Where are you? I wanted to check the station length, and then we want to add a brake car on our freight train. It's 200 meters. I thought it was a short one. Oh, that's made me super happy. I changed these signals. I didn't actually check what the length was. I should have done that while I was doing this. But I moved them away just in case it wasn't 200 meters, and I changed them to Kilokans's UK semaphores. I kind of like these now for mainline entry signals. They kind of work for that. And so you've got a slight difference between, or a big difference between the two. There we go. So that's that. Where's our train? Where are you? Where's our oil train? Our only oil train at the moment. It won't be. There you are. Let's change this up. There's a plane going into land there. Never get distracted by planes, do I? I mean, there's only 2 on the entire map. Oh, we have to do this again. Right. Let's do that then. So now that the dust has settled with Transport Fever 2 news, just for now, we're going to look forward to finishing off this map, which makes me happy because I was a little up in the air about what we're going to be doing. We rebuild this while I'm talking. Yeah, so now we have a plan. We can keep entertained and distracted. I'm going to say, this is just a guess, this is not confirmed, that it's going to be around the early November, probably the 8th. That would be 3-year anniversary of this game, Transport Fever. Right. Now then, we need to get a nice little guard brake car on the back. Not a cattle wagon. Well, I mean, I guess you could sit in the cattle wagon. They're not in here, are they? They're in, you have to search for them without a filter on. All. There we go. And they're somewhere between these and the trams. Our version of the trams, anyway. There's the trams. There they are. We could have a... Oh, let's have the generic one. Isn't it a bit shorter? Does it say the length? Why would it? That's not the modder's fault. It just never says the length unless I'm missing something. Never see the length in here. It's kind of important. But we'll have it on. It does 60. I think these do 75. Although I do like this one. Do you know what? Get on there. We'll replace that now. And we'll follow it and see what that looks like. It wasn't too long. I never even checked, did I? I didn't even check. You silly sausage. What are you doing? How do you change it on here? Oh, 204. That should be fine. There's more than 4 meters available there, isn't there? We can probably get the longer on if need be. So then, now that it's not just crude oil, and that we could maybe drop off crude oil here and pick up some fuel, we should add this kind of works, doesn't it? This actually kind of works. Where is our train? We need to change his route a little bit. Right, just stop there. What we need to do, now I've opened the train instead of the route, what we need to do is after Puma Energy Freight, I've changed the name of them, it's Puma Energy. Then we go to Coventry Arena, that's right. We don't need this one then. What we need to do is deliver this for the first time, make use of this one here. I like that idea. It will be after Coventry Arena. There you go. Do you not find your way there? What's up with you? You should be absolutely fine then. And then you go up to Dordon Sidings, right? Which means we borrow this line. I don't know whether we would. Possible. I don't know why you don't like that though. Is it something to do with you can't get out? We've not actually ever... That's a nice place to put a road. Not. Don't do that. What are you up to? Who is that? Gravelly Hill. What are you doing? Silly. It's probably the... No, getting out of here is fine. It's between Coventry Arena. You'll be fine on that. Oh, I don't like you going through there, though. What are you doing going through there? After Coventry Arena, we need a waypoint, don't we? You should go there. And then... there. Can you not get across? I bet that's what it is. Let's see. I bet there's no entry into the freight. I never even noticed, you know. But I think it's right. I don't think you can get across. We're missing... This is not legit. You should be able to get up there. Is where I think we should do this. Okay, there's only one way for it. If we make something like that, we can finally get back in there. I thought wrong. So this is heading that way. They're both heading that way. Freight's staying on here. Okay. We're sort of getting it now, and then we avoid the station and head over that way, which means this is going to look cool because this isn't used, this platform. I think I'm happy with that. Are you happy with that, guys? Because the reason is, if we bring up there, we're now using all those lines. Okay. So now we've got that happening. This does have... Finally, we get to use this. I kind of like what you're doing here. Although, should we upgrade that road? It looks a bit silly. I mean, or does it? I don't know. I kind of like it. This is not what I was supposed to do today at all. But I don't mind. What we need is where are our little freight ones? Not the parking. Truck stop. That's the one. Why does it say parking on it? Oh, it's got a little truck on it. I get it. We want, I say 12 meters. So we're going to start here. Obviously, Duddeston, maybe, well, all this industrial area, which is Small Heath, will get delivered to. We're going to need to bring on the overlay. Look how industrialized that is. Up here in Birmingham, this is like big old industry area. I I would like Highgate. So let's have a look at where our buses are. We want to be stopping off in the back streets for our deliveries. And so if we start by going, we can't avoid the buses, so we're going to probably wait behind them. Let's start off by going there. That should be a little freight drop off down here. Yeah, there we go. They look lovely. And then we'll head... We don't want to do too many drops. We're probably just going to head straight up to here. Would that be right? Or would it be there? It would be there, wouldn't it? Because we want to make our way back then. Does that reach those? That only reaches there. That only reaches these round here. So we might be able to do another drop in Duddeston. I'm getting used to playing the game again. That's what we're doing. But how much does that encompass? That encompasses pretty much humongous area. Okay. It might industrialize that a little bit. I don't mind. How much does that cover? Pretty much all of Highgate. That works well. We're not going to get much more on than that. But they're not going to start making fuel too much if we're not actually dropping it off. Let's have some red tankers. Vehicles. Here we go. No. Let's how do you do this, Gran? This is Birmingham Central fuel delivery. Got it. I promise we'll do some detailing. Fuel delivery. Gotcha. But I feel this is an important step. So you start there. Now where are you going? I can't remember where I put the first one. It is there. You're going up there. And then you're going round to there. You can do what you want. I like that. Let's get some fuel trucks on there. We don't mind what it does, do we? Do we have a road depot around here? That's the question. Do we? Do we? I thought we did. We might not. We have train depots. I thought we had a road depot around here somewhere. I mean, Taichi seems to suit itself well for road depots. Anything that's got a yard-like thing going on. Yeah, let's do it. Let's put in a... Because it just adds another building, doesn't it, to the scenery. And stops the AI from building. AI. Grantee creates lines. That's today's episode. No, I'm not going to call it that. That's not what we're calling it. Let's get in. I kind of like this little building too, so it sort of works. I don't know whether I want you there. I kind of do. No, because you make a bit of a meal of everything. Oh, and you're just too big. Oh, could we put it here? Game's like, no, you can't. Why would you? There. I feel like there's a good idea. And then that's some scenery that can happen up here as well. Don't mind that. We'll smooth that out a bit and put trees around it or something. Like... Just have a little depot-y area. Bit more scenery work. Love it. We'll have some trees down there. I like that. Yeah, that works for us. I don't know what we're having up there yet, so just a few trees will be and a giant oak tree. You know. Okay, let's get our trucks on. I don't know how many we'll need. We've only got 3 stops. Let's get our first tankers on. These are going to be fuel, and they're going to be red. We haven't seen these yet, have we? How many should we have? 6? 6. Set line all. We can't see it, obviously. We're looking the wrong way. Set line all. Birmingham Central Fuel Delivery. There we go. Let's play it. That's it. Yeah. Let's get away from the depot because they sound terrible as they're coming out the depot because they're all mixed in. There we go. Ah, they look the business. Look at them. Little fuel tankers. So they're on their way. Which means when we go to detail back here, we'll let that build up now. We should start seeing... Goodness me, it's miles away, isn't it? It's already happening, guys. I bet because if you go into here... Do you reach... What it would be, these? Do you reach any industry? You don't reach any industry. Okay, that was that purely because of that line we just set up? Oh, no, no, no. It's going to build up the stocks, isn't it? Yes. It's going to store some. The potential is 260. Alright, so we're going to get cracking and do a bit of detailing over at our new Kingsbury Oil. I have done a bit of work here. I've started to raise this up. I just deleted it back to here and started to raise it up so that we could get a bit of height on it. We're going to have another freighty area right there, big one. We've put the M42 in, or just a placeholder. That's going to be the M42. We're just going to have some grass and stuff here. I leveled this out a touch because it's supposed to be fields. Now, as for the... Is that our... That's our cross-country service. There we go. Heading for Birmingham New Street. What else did we do? What else did we do? Or did I do? I put in this road here. This is Trinity Road. The one that goes over. There's also Piccadilly Way that goes round, but we kind of run out of space. So already, if you come down here, it's starting to look better. This is a scrapyard. What I want to do with this is let's get our painting tool quickly. Because we don't have the detailing bit here. This wants to be a worn concrete is how I want this, and we're going to go this way and up to this road possibly. This is our entrance to it. I don't know what we're going to put there just yet. I want to leave a bit of a gap, put some bushes and stuff in between the two areas and some fencing. I think that'll look kind of cool. And you're just going to go up to, let's see, you're going to go up to there. So I think to there would work for us, and then we'll keep it that side. Let's pave it and see how it looks. Yes, you see it's that worn concrete now. I do like that. And then we'll get our fence tool. And we want metal, no we don't, we want wire mesh plan. And we're going to block off this just down here. Wired is like it is. And all the way up to there. We might put a little gatehouse there. I don't know. We'll create that. Beautiful. So now it looks almost like it's supposed to be there. However, this side, we've got some wasteland here. This side, what we're going to do with this side? We are going to use metal rods. Yes, let's go with metal rods plan. We're going to put you from there. We're just going to have a small area here going up to that point. There we go. Bit more scenery. I don't know what we're doing with this little bit. We could do something fancy with that. Let's get back to textures. What textures? Not you. What textures do we have here? Ooh, we could have a bit of a lake. Oh, do you know, we could have a little bit of a lake. That just lends itself to, let's save it, grand, before you do anything stupid. Because that's what it will be. What do you reckon to this new track, guys? I know I keep saying it. It's rather nice. I've added it to my collection. I do like the new buffers. They look a little bit better, don't they? Alright, we're all saved. And now I've changed my mind. This is actually kind of not water. I would rather keep it sort of to how it is in real life. Unbelievably, I kind of got this section about right. We're going to put some big old tower things in there, which means we're going to have some more concrete. But maybe we'll try this concrete for this and see how that looks. Put it in plan. Oh, that is loud. But cool. Oh, he's got the thing on the back now. Oh, that looks amazing. Yeah, that's better. Little dude in the back. How's your job? I don't know. I think I would like that job. That looks cool, doesn't it? I like that. There we go. Away he goes. Are we impressed with that train? That consist? I like it. Right, let's do some stuff. Never distracted, am I? Ever. Right, we're going to do this around to there. Save that. Yes, that's the one. Oh, and it's nice and sharp along the side there. Yeah, that's the one we're going with. The texture's not the best, but once we get some buildings on there, it should be alright, he says. I hope. I'm confident we're going with it. Alright, now we need some stockade is what I want to branch this off. We're going to put it a little way off the track and around here. This is kind of the wasteland I was talking about. It's obviously going to be a lot smaller than the real thing. Where are you going to go to? You're probably going to go to there and then up to there. There we go. Yeah, I like that. That works for the wasteland. And we need some access to it. So there'll be a bit there. There'll be a gate kind of thing there as well. This bit is all open anyway, so we're okay there. Oh, I got rid of this. Do you remember the little lump from last episode? All you have to do is switch into your track mode and upgrade that. If you ever get a lump, you just upgrade it and then upgrade it again. It redraws it all and gets rid of the lumpy bumps. Hello, crude oil. We're not seeing you in a while, except for when I sceneryify, we use those. As we get to see our cross-country trains in the distance. I love it. Amazing. Right, so this area is going to be some waste ground for us. Do you know, I'm kind of not happy with it. There is like a trash heap area of some sort there. Or we could have that there. Thinking about it. Yeah, we'll have that there. You're watching me plan live. Well, not live. Recorded, but it is live, obviously. For me. Oh, it doesn't... I kind of like that. So if you want the... if you want to make a very sharp outline, this is the concrete to go for. I do like that. I take it all back. We're having that instead. We're going to have... this is all waste ground. Don't look up there. Just lags because you're looking into Birmingham. Looking into Evers and Forever. Okay, we'll do that. Put some along here too. This, I wouldn't mind it going over the edge to make it a little bit more natural. There we go. I do like that. There are some bushes and stuff around here at the end. Like I said, this is a scrapyard. So we'll have that there. A bit more here. We'll have some trees in places too. Then we'll put a few trees in. There. A couple there. More. A bit more. Not perfectly formed. Lovely. And we now have a BR Class 11 National Coal Board. National Coal Board, eh? That looks like a good place for you. We could have some shunting duties happening up here. Talking of which, we're going to take a quick... I know, I've only just started. And take a quick break because Grim, the modder of the shunter we got rid of. Where are we? I can't even tell. That's Northampton, isn't it? Yeah, we're all the way over here. I like the way I remembered that was Northampton. You remember we put this, the new shunter in, but we took off that little steam train, which was awesome. I was a little upset to see it go, although this looks the business. However, this is brilliant. The doors are open when they come into here, which kind of works, doesn't it? Because they could be working on it. He did make these coaches as well, which look fabulous. Now, the little shunter that everybody loved, well, I loved, obviously I loved it, is coming back. It's earmarked, come back to the map for our, you can hear all the trains, for our heritage line. It's going to be shunting some carriages around at the sidings for our heritage line. So I'm looking forward to that. He's not gone forever. He's gonna have a place on our map forever. Okay, now we need to do something with this to make it look a bit more waste groundy. There is some sand. That's what I want, because I want it to really look like it's waste ground rather than greenery. In fact, couldn't we just bring it all the way up here? Paint that in. There we go. Like that. I do like that. Then we can, where it's too much sand, we just put a few more bushes in. Now that looks the business. I like it. Is that looking the business? It's not too bad, is it? I feel like this would be rarely used up here, this section. So we might do something fancy with that too. Here's what I was going to say about this area. I like the way the door just goes on there. Didn't plan that. We know that that doesn't colour over, so that's nice. But I do want to make this not as perfect along here. Some bushes and things over in these corners to give it less of a border. Like that. There we go. So we'll just do that. Make it look a little more organic. It's starting to look beautiful. This is the end of that. And then we've got this bit up here. This bit's going to be some trees around here. We might need to block it off from the AI building. We'll see. We might get away with it. It is all trees around here, you see, going around this road. This road is going to head round and meet up with that one. Going to branch off here. We'll have another entrance. This is the entrance to the... It's not 100% accurate, but I like it. And then we'll put some tree line in. Just here. This road is going to continue all the way under... All the way under the M42. There we go. I like that. We'll have a few there. The odd trees grown around there. Don't cover our cool little building. Although do put some grass there because it's not quite touching. Oh, it must be touching the ground actually. There we go. Now it's looking the business. Now it's looking the business. Oh yes. I want this to be like that. Perfect. As I was saying, let's get farmer. Put none on that. Let's get some of this grass. Let's go for 7. I want to put this in just like all around here, including over this bit of track as well. In fact, maybe all the way up to there. And we'll plant that. There we go. Oh yeah, and it's like dead stuff. Look, it's perfect. It's perfect. I love that. I love it. I love it. And then we'll put in, what was it? Grass 11. We'll put that in too. Oh, plan. And we'll do the same with that. Make it go over a little bit more. There we go. All overgrown wasteland. I kind of want this one all in here, but we're going to go with something different. We're going random with it. And you are going to go all the way around there. Oh, do I want you to go over that perfect concrete? Sure. Oh, it actually doesn't. That's brilliant. There we go. I like that. Yes, I do like that. That's looking like a varied waste ground. Happy with that. Happy with that completely. Now this, on the other hand, is going to be some bushes and things. That's all that's going to be. Almost overgrown. It's just a freighty area, that's all. Not a freight area. It's a scrapyard. So it's not perfect. For the road, we're going to block that all off with trees, as it is in real life. And I think we're starting to get the looks of a decent area around here. I thought I'd treat us to a bit of detailing for the detailing fans. There we go. Now this area. Don't know what we're doing with this area. This, I want to be that concrete. Which was concrete 1. That's what I want to be here. Plan it. Or do I? Just that section. Yeah, just put that section there. Perfect. Right, now we need some buildings on here. For this, I don't know whether we have anything that would work as like a trash heap. Because that's kind of what it reminds me of. Possibly don't. That's a little unfortunate. Or do we? We might do. Well, we could use these. Not those. Where are they? If you go down to here, there are these things. These could work quite well for us. We can put them just there. Those work. Yes. I found something. A couple of these would work as well. They're just going to be lying around, not those. Those might work, actually. I might put a couple in the background here. Just left there. Possibly. Possibly some of these. It could be where they use it for maintaining the track and things. Perfect. Then we're going to need painter again. I want forest floor here. What we want. Nice and dark. And then we want a few bushes along the side. A few bushes. There we go. I want these in between, like it's not used much. It's just kind of left there, dumped down. We'll have in a few bushes in here. So far, so good. We can have a few here because we know it won't overwrite one of them at least. We'll put these around the back like so. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's have a few this way, as long as it doesn't cover it too much. There we go. Then it looks like a little path down there. I don't mind this going on. That's fine. Although that looks a bit wrong. It looks a bit too perfect, doesn't it? There we go. That's better. That's better. Bit of variation. Like it. Should we get a truck parked up there? Why not? That's not where you'll find trucks. They're in here. Just want some, where are they? Flatbeds. Not con mats, though. Do we have a... Oh, a dumper with, like, stone in it. Yes. We'll put you there. I don't know what colour they should be. We'll have a couple the same colour if possible. Come on. Where's blue? Perfect. Put you up there. I like it. Oh, do you know what I need? I need the little people mod. I thought I had it. Obviously I don't. Perfect. We got some tankers we could possibly use at some point. We're going to need this quite a lot, aren't we? We're going to need a lot of those. I might do them at a later date though, because we're going to need an awful lot of that running along. It's a shame there's no end straight. Yeah, it's a shame there's no longer ones of these, because that's going to take a monstrous amount of time, because technically they're all like going along here. They run all around the edges. But that's just ridiculous. We don't have time for that. We can have these though, and this is what I want in this area. We can definitely have these. We're not going to go too crazy for many reasons. Mainly because you're not going to see it the most. But I do want to show you what you can do if you want to. If you want to take monstrous amounts of time on it. But we can just get the idea of what's happening here. I mean, they're about perfect. We'll do it. We'll just put... Oh, that one went a bit wonky, didn't it? Can we at least... This is why I normally put the stuff in at the end. As long as we get the idea of what's happening around here, I'm happy. There we go. What else do we have? Those work. I do like those. I would like them like that. There we go. Then we'll do the opposite that side. Now, where's our big buildings? Do we have huge ones? Those, yes. I would like them bigger, but by bigger I mean much wider. We do have a, what is it? The power station one. It's just too big, isn't it? It's just too big. Well, those are nice though. You can have them like on there. And given that you can now do page up and stuff, you can have them just coming into the ground. And they don't look bad, do they? It looks like they're coming in from the stuff that's happening here. There you go, strange bit of detailing for you. Right, go back to what we were looking at before. Yeah, these. We don't have any bigger ones of the flat round ones. It's a little bit unfortunate, but I really want them to all be white, but that's not going to happen. We might be able to get one white. I mean, they're not going to be very lined up, are they? If we need to get them all white. Why I'd like colour selectors sometimes, but do some that colour. There we go. Don't mind that. We get the idea then about what's going on around here, and then we'll get some big towers. We had some monstrous ones. There they are. There. How are we going to do this? Like that, probably. Come on, you can get in the right colour. You just have to wiggle it around until you find the right colour. There. Well, that looks pretty amazing. Not a bad eye there, was there? Goodness me. Okay, we need some big buildings. That's what we need. It's very industrial around here. It's like crazy amounts of industry. There we go. I like the office building idea. I wouldn't mind that there, though. That's almost like the perfect place for it. Except that you're all sorts of sunken in the ground, aren't you? Not the perfect place for it, then. Unless we can flatten that down. And guess who forgot to say official episode? Maybe. Yes. Almost. Just do that. I like it. That's better. That doesn't look quite so silly. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I want that building over there. As our coal train. Coal train? No, you're not a coal train, are you? You're a fuel and crude oil. Which wouldn't really happen, would it? They wouldn't mix crude oil with fuel. But for the game, we can make stuff grow. Let's put in some more big buildings, shall we? Some massive ones. Or some nice ones. I kind of like the idea of some loading bays down here. Definitely. We'll have a couple like that. A couple of loading bays. Oh, that's looking much better. There's a plane. Right, and then we want something slightly different over... There we go. There we go. This one is perfect. You're going to swing round like that. Big kind of level with a fence. You absolutely work with your big chimney things. Yes. I like it. I don't know what we're doing down here, though. We'll think of something. Do you know what we could do? I've had a thought. So it doesn't look so strange that it's blocked like that. We can get these metal ones. And we can kind of go in there. Or no, we can go in there. And do that. Just to break it up a bit. And... I would like you to go from to possibly there, then like that, and it's like a little gate. That might do us. Oh, you've made a molehill that we can't do anything about. Now that's looking a bit better. I like that. What else do we have then? Do we need that? Well, do you know that would kind of work in here, wouldn't it? In our trash heap area. There we go. I do like that. We could maybe even cover a bit of that up. Beautiful. We have these as well, don't we? Like the concrete sleepers. We want wooden sleepers. We can put a few here. Ooh, do you know what else we got? I can't remember who did the mod. Is it JK's? Yes, look, he puts JK cargo. Thanks, JK. We have these now. They have a whole bunch of things that you can change, but I do like these, especially things like, oh, we have a wheelbarrow. You can do them like that, random. There we go. And a few, ooh, they're nice, aren't they, for around here? A few like that. I don't mind those, they look the business. The little wheelbarrows, brilliant. We'll have one put up there. I was going to say park. You don't park a wheelbarrow, do you? There we go, there's a couple of wheelbarrows. That's excessive detail for something we're probably never going to see. Well, we will see it, because I'll make sure, because we'll have a cab ride at some point. These actually work well for us around here. We'll just have them, like, scattered around everywhere. I probably won't do all of this today, because that would just be a monstrous task. These things always work for me. So we'll have those in, and we're going to have them along here. There we go. I do like those. See, from a distance, that's starting to come together. What do we need? We need more buildings. I wouldn't mind some of these older factory buildings. The ones with the smoke, where are they? We've got some big ones, those, yeah. Some bigger ones just there. Just so we can get some smoke going up. Is that in line with the fence? Pretty much. There we go. And that puts some smoke around here. And then we need some goods, don't we? We need some goods hanging around out front of it, outside the front of it, otherwise it doesn't make much sense. And we'll go with these again. Well, we can put those out there, along the fence, just jotted around. What else makes sense out here? Not that. Well, these do. Bit of steel. I mean, we could be using it for infrastructure and repair. Along goes our cross-country train. Do you know what else we need to put on? We need to put on some trains. Oh, we got some without wheels on. That's perfect. We're going to start putting these in. Isn't that perfect? We're going to just, like, start putting these in that they're... Because this is a scrapyard. I like that you can have them without wheels. And we'll have some that are just parked up there. They start to be demolished. Scrapped. What else have we got here? Just some tenders on their own. They kind of work, don't they? These are all being scrapped, guys. They're being scrapped. We want the older ones, though, really, don't we? What a shame. I mean, they're in good condition. I mean, they're always in good condition. We'll put a few of these on, playing in the background. And a few of those. We can have them on here, too. All being scrapped. Old ones of these. I like it. I like it. What else can we have? Well, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Some lighting up here. A little bit, at least. For when you're working on it. We're going to put a couple there. And a couple there. There we go. They're not perfect, but they're in. Now, what buildings do we need over for our scrap heap? We need something fancy. Oh, should we have one of these? They kind of do the job, don't they? What do we want out of here? LMS, LNER. LMS might work. Now, we could have this on the junction here. Or would it be closer to the junction up there? Or we could have it in there. Oh, I like that. Signal box. Yes. Ground, please. We're just going to go in like that. We'll do it manually. Perfect. And I don't mind you having that there either. I do like that. Let's put some foliage around, shall we? Not too much. Just a little bit. This is controlling this whole junction here. And it's got smoke on it. So it brings it to life. Perfect. Do you know, I think I've spent far too much time on this today. You're welcome. Right. This needs a place. We don't want to cover too much up. It's hard to... Right. Come on. Pick one. There it is. Massive one. That's what I wanted. You are going in. Please be almost level with the hold shift. Oh, you're just... Your fence is wonky, grand. Get in there. Not really. That kind of works. No, I'll take it. It doesn't look too bad, does it? Now, I kind of like the idea of this for smashing up the trains. Not you, though. You're not doing anything. And that's steel mill's not quite the right thing. I don't know what we could be using that for, but it sort of works, doesn't it? It could just be at the side. Maybe they can put the steel in there and it crunches it all up. Probably not what it's used for, but it sort of works. It sort of works. Is that too close? I can't tell. Can't tell if that's too close or not. Get in there. No, that's perfect. Look at that. Lovely. I don't know what we got it there for because it's a scrapyard. It doesn't really matter, does it? You can have your own little fuel tanks. I certainly think they're a thing. Which way around do we want them? I guess that makes more sense, right? We could hide the inside railing and have it like that. There we go. And you can even get up on the roof then. You can do, like, put some office buildings on top of these. They're not office buildings. Where's our office buildings? We had some office buildings. Well, they're kind of cool. You're going in somewhere. I don't know what you used for, but you're going in. Just so we can see the chimneys. Miles away. How about... What's at that side? We want that the other way around. How about there? Like that. Onto the path. Or a little bit off the path. Does that work? Sort of does, doesn't it? For chimneys. That doesn't look too bad. I like it. Oh yeah, because now you can see them for miles. I love that. This needs a lot more buildings in. But we'll figure it out. We want some smaller ones. I want some... Is it these? No, that's what we're looking at. I think it's those, but M1. Yeah, those. Like little work sheds. There. That looks perfect. Get in. Are you about right? It'll do. we get the idea. Now I know why I normally do detailing off camera, because it takes an hour and I feel like I've not done anything. Although it's starting to come together. We need more of these around here, definitely. I would kind of like them on the side of a building, a decent building. Oh, that's like a garage. I like the garage idea. Maybe we can put, because you got the road there. Yes, maybe we can put a couple along like here and then put some pipes on the back. Like that. Some of these again. What else do we have? Oh, we have those ball ones that look cool. Is it those? I think those do the job. Which way round do these want to go? There's no, I just realised there's no ladder for them. I feel like they should go in like that. The pipes should go into the building. Red it is. No, you're kind of not working there. Oh, I don't know. The pipes are just on the outside. Kind of like it. Can we get the same over here? Maybe. Where do you go? You just intersect there, don't you? Come on, give us a red. Give me a red. There we go. Stay in the red. Not in the black. Or was it out the red and in the black? I can't remember. It's been a long time since I watched Bullseye. Okay. Okay. We need more piping. More towers. More of these. Lots more of those. The big ones, though. We want to see them. We need to give those pipes a purpose. That should do. Can we have a more of a industrially colour? There we go. Perfect. Come on. Come on. This is going to take some editing, I can tell you. Get in the... You know what? Have white. Why won't you create another grey one? I like that grey. Can we... Fine. Green. We haven't got green. Alright. I'm sort of liking it. It still needs a lot to do. Yeah. No, that is absolutely working. What do we need down there? I would like to put some more of this lying around that's on the actual... What's on the actual platform there? Oh, let's put some workers in. Turned up for work. We're going to have a lot of these as well. Going to have a couple of these. Not both the same colour. Nice parking, guys, by the way. Just saying. Okay, and then you have, like, people showing up for work. Where are you going to park in here, anyway? That's kind of a loading bay. I don't fancy his job much. Whoever's got to reverse into there. Probably not a good idea to have it there, is it? Oh, round the back here. This is parking. There we go. Close enough. Yeah, you can have one together. They're all red, apparently. Everybody likes red cars around here. That dude's like, nope, having a black one. There we go. That works. We haven't got much in the way of cars. What's the year? 1947? Oh! How about a 1948? VW Beetle, cheeky little Beetle. You're slightly new. Someone's got hold of a new one. Before they're even out. Don't park near the loading bay. Park there. Right where that drops down. You're going around the back here. Ooh, glowy. Couple of Beetles, yeah. I keep forgetting about the Beetles. Get one in there. Look at the reds and oranges. These would be more popular. We'll say that they're coming out. I mean, it's almost 48, isn't it? Perfect. We should start seeing these then. Beetles on the streets next year. Not next year, real time. Next year in the game. Goodness me. What else are we missing down here? I feel like that's fence territory, isn't it? We're missing some fences down there. Well, this turned into an episode I wasn't planning. I got completely carried away with this. It's dangerous. If you say you're just going to do a little bit detailing, you know what's going to happen. You're going to be spending eternity on it. Create that. That works for me. I don't care which way round they are. That's probably the right way round, though. So that's looking good. That's looking good. Still needs lots of work. There's such a big area. But it's starting to come together, which is what I like. Okay, plan. Let's do the same around here. Just to give this an edge. Like that. Love it. Love it. Now we can get some greenery on there. There's going to be a road coming around here as well at some point. Just do that. These are going to be tree lined up here because we don't have any. Well, other than if we take truck rides, I guess we could have them not perfectly, just like a tree line. There's a plane up there. I can't help myself. I honestly can't. Yeah, that's starting to come together. That's starting to come together. It's its own little industrial area. You'll need to work some more on the scrapyard. But it is coming together. We could do some more trains on there, couldn't we? Yes, we could. But which ones? These? Well, we've already got those. What other locos do we have? Grim has some. Yeah, let's have some of your carriages on there too. Like that. There we go. They're being dismantled, unfortunately, but they're in. There we go. All scrap all the time. I mean, they look brand new, which is a shame. I like these. These are nice. Plus, we get to see a few, and they're forever there then. I mean, we've got to bring a shunter in for this, haven't we? I don't know how we're going to do that. I guess we could turn one of these sections into a zigzag. Anyhow, right. What else have I forgot to do? We need some waypoints in for yard. Where's our waypoint? That's not a waypoint. That's a waypoint. These. So they can show the switch positions. There we go. As it changes. Lovely. I like those. I love these little ground signals, dwarf signals, whatever you want to call them. There we go. Get that in there as well. On there. We can't have them both sides though. On there, one there. I don't know whether they're two-way. We'll put them in anyway. Is that going to go off with the track? No, that's close. It's close, but it's okay. It'll be fine. So far, so good. So far, so good. A little bit longer than I was expecting, but I'll take it. Let's put in some more bushes along this little bit. And some along the outside of the track here. This is the main line, believe it or not. We're all the way up to the main line. Probably have those higher up. I like it. I think it's starting to come together. I'd like you to go out there more. Be less perfect. There we go. Ooh, do you know, what do we need to do with this? This doesn't look right, does it? Let's pause that. That doesn't look right. Let's do a little final touch there. I would like some gravel. I'd like all this bit to be gravel as well. Or, what does soil look like? Well, let's put it in. We can always delete it if we don't like it. Plan it first might help. We have that as soil and stop it from being so green. Will it be nice? I don't know where we're going here. Where are we going? We're going everywhere apparently. There we go. Do that. Follow this in. How does that look? Oh, yes. Yes, because it's like... Oh, I like it. I like it. I do like that. Now, if we get some bushes on this side, it should just tip into there and give it a bit more texture so it's not all perfectly the same. There we go. Just a little bit of texturing. Some people don't like that these make this foresty floor thing when you lay them down, but if you know they're going to do it, you can use it to your own advantage. So I do like the way it does that. Hopefully they don't get rid of it. Or maybe have it as an option. Do you want your trees to make the ground like that? A toggle. Okay. That's looking a bit better. Yeah, not so perfect now, is it? You know what we should have in? We should have some more grass, and then we'll call it, I think. That's been excessive, Mr. Grand T. In fact, just call it now. You can do this in between. We'll get back on our freight train. That is perfect timing. Alright guys, there we go. We'll jump on board our freight train. Our lovely oil. It's starting to look the part. The motorway is going to need some more trees on it. I've enjoyed that. I got a bit carried away, if you didn't notice. I love this new track. It bodes well for cab rides later on. We're going to go and pick up some crude oil, no doubt. There we go, the switch is changing for us. That's amazing. And yes, that's been episode 70. Goodness me, episode 70. 70 hours. Well, it was more than 70 hours. A little, quite a bit over probably. Hope you're all still enjoying this one. That was a nice break. I enjoyed that. I think next week though, on Sunday, what we're going to do is continue off from Kings Norton, because this was dictated into being a oh, I like the hills in the background. This was dictated as being a bit of a detailing episode for this yard around here. I do like the look of it. That's going to bode well for freight cab rides, as well as passenger cab rides as we go along the main line's plane up there. I do like my little hills between the track. I like it. Brilliant. I'll leave you with a little cab ride then, heading towards Birmingham, but then we skip off and turn around in the freight yard. Thanks for watching again, guys, and until next time, take care.